The session begins with the technician gently working from the center of the toenail, guiding a precise motion across the surface toward the right side. With practiced hands, they follow the curve of the nail fold, paying close attention to the natural structure of the toe. These small details matter, especially for clients who value comfort and well-being, a priority in both everyday life and spa culture across the U.S. As the tool continues along the lower edge of the nail, the specialist carefully loosens a narrow section, creating more space between the nail and the skin. This technique helps relieve pressure and supports healthy growth, which is especially important for individuals who wear snug shoes, stand for extended periods, or lead active lifestyles. With that section lifted, the area underneath is gently cleared of thickened buildup and debris that may have formed over time. Once completed, the technician shifts their focus to the left side of the toenail, using a similar approach, starting from the tip and moving downward along the nail fold. Another segment is gradually eased up, allowing access to the deeper layers beneath. The remaining hardened buildup is thoroughly removed to keep the area clean and breathable. A light mist of sanitizing solution is applied to refresh the nail surface, a common finishing touch in American nail salons and wellness spas. A soft cloth is used to wipe everything clean, leaving the nail polished and tidy. To complete the process, a small hook-shaped tool is used to gently refine the edges, making sure the surrounding area is neat, smooth, and free from anything that could cause discomfort. This thoughtful attention to detail reflects the American belief that good grooming isn't just about looks, it's about feeling good. From head to toe, the session begins with the technician focusing on the front edge of the toenail, using careful and controlled movements to shape and refine the area. From there, they gradually guide their tool toward the side of the nail, following the natural curve that leads to the corner. Every motion is deliberate, prioritizing both comfort and safety, a standard practice in professional nail care, especially in American salons that emphasize client experience and hygiene. Returning to the tip of the nail, the specialist continues working along the surface, gently lifting individual segments to ease the nail's thickness and promote better shape and balance. The process then moves toward the lower corner, where the technician carefully navigates the transition between the nail and the skin. Attention to detail is key here, especially when working around tighter areas that often carry the most pressure from shoes or daily movement. The next step involves smoothing the upper surface of the nail, thinning out thicker sections with gentle precision. It's a step that supports not just appearance, but long-term comfort, something especially valued in American self-care routines, where people often balance long work hours, sports, and family activities. After looping back to refine the front edge once again, the technician gradually separates another small portion of the nail to allow space for healthier growth. Additional shaping is done along the thicker areas of the nail body, removing excess buildup layer by layer. The process finishes with the clearing of hardened material around the nail's edge, leaving the surface smooth, refreshed, and ready for daily life. In the American tradition of wellness, this kind of detailed care is more than grooming, it's a small investment in everyday comfort and confidence. The specialist begins by gently guiding a tool along the right side of the toenail to assess the condition beneath the nail fold. With light pressure applied to the surrounding skin, a small amount of fluid is released, a common occurrence when the area has been under stress or pressure for some time. This step is carried out with great care, ensuring the client remains comfortable. Using a soft cotton swab, the technician absorbs the fluid with a steady hand, keeping the area clean and dry. This kind of precision is standard in American foot care, where cleanliness and comfort go hand in hand. The process continues as the front edge of the toenail is refined, gradually working down toward the right corner. With careful attention, the technician begins to guide the nail fold outward, gently making space without causing discomfort. This allows the skin to breathe and relieves pressure from the nail edge. Next, the skin surrounding the nail is cleaned and smoothed, creating a healthier environment for the nail to grow naturally. The specialist then moves on to the left side, gently shaping the nail from the front down to the opposite fold, and carefully adjusting the area to ensure balance on both sides. This routine isn't just about aesthetics, it's part of a thoughtful, detail-oriented approach to personal care that reflects a broader American tradition, valuing both how we feel and how we present ourselves. Starting from the very foundation, our feet. Quote, the session begins with the specialist focusing on the front edge of the toenail, carefully guiding their tool along the surface toward the left side. With steady hands and precise control, they gently ease a section of the nail away from the nail bed, making space to access what lies beneath. Once the area is opened, The technician works to remove built-up keratin and debris that may have accumulated over time. These buildups are common, especially for people who wear closed-toe shoes for long hours, like construction workers, teachers, or anyone constantly on the move. It's a small detail, but proper care in this area can bring noticeable comfort. Next, attention is turned to the skin around the nail. The technician smooths rough spots along the outer edges and gently refines the front of the nail to maintain a clean, natural shape. This type of grooming not only helps prevent discomfort but also adds to the overall neat appearance, a value many Americans appreciate. Whether it's for everyday hygiene or preparing for sandal season, the process continues along the right side of the nail. And finally, the specialist works across the surface to gently refine the nail body itself. Using a small curved tool, they finish by clearing the edges and corners around the nail, ensuring nothing is left behind that could cause pressure or irritation. Quote, "The session begins with the technician working carefully along the center portion of the toenail. With a steady hand and precision tools, they begin easing a section of the nail upward, allowing for better access to the deeper layers beneath. Once the top section is gently lifted, it is slowly guided away from the nail bed and set aside. This process is done with great care, focusing on comfort and cleanliness, which are always priorities in professional foot care environments, whether you're visiting a spa in California or a podiatry clinic in the Midwest. Next, the specialist moves on to remove layers of hardened keratin that may have built up over time. These thicker textures are common, especially for those who spend long hours on their feet, whether at work or during outdoor activities. The procedure continues with a gentle approach to the left side of the nail, where extra care is taken to maintain the natural shape while making sure the surrounding area is smooth and free of pressure causing buildup. With skill and patience, the technician separates the edge safely, making room for healthy nail growth. Quote, "In this step, the specialist gently uses a tool to apply light pressure along the side of the toenail where the nail meets the skin. At the same time, one hand carefully presses on the area surrounding the nail fold to support the process. This controlled technique is meant to help release built-up fluid that may have collected under the skin due to pressure or long-term irritation, something that can occur from tight footwear, long hours on the move, or improper nail growth. It's a common issue seen in everyday foot care, especially among people with active routines. As the fluid begins to surface, a soft cotton pad is used to gently absorb it, ensuring the area remains clean and dry throughout the process. The procedure is done slowly and mindfully to avoid discomfort, all while giving the skin room to breathe and reset. The specialist continues to apply light pressure within the side fold of the nail, allowing any remaining buildup to gradually release. Once the fluid clears, the area is wiped thoroughly with a clean cloth, ensuring that everything is fresh and sanitary. It's a gentle, professional technique aimed at restoring balance to the foot, just another part of thoughtful, preventive foot care that helps keep us feeling comfortable, active, and ready for whatever the day brings. Quote, "The procedure begins with a focused approach on the left side of the toenail, where the specialist works with care and precision. Using professional tools designed specifically for gentle nail care, they carefully begin addressing the affected area, making sure every motion is steady and intentional. With practiced hands, the technician is able to lift the side portion of the nail with minimal discomfort. As they continue, hidden buildup beneath the nail fold is gradually brought to the surface, a process that requires patience and finesse, especially in sensitive areas where tight shoes or daily pressure may have caused the nail to grow inward. Once the left side is cleared, attention shifts to the front edge of the nail. This section is gradually refined, smoothing out unevenness and removing excess buildup from the surface. It's a routine part of advanced foot care that many Americans benefit from, whether they're active hikers, spend long days in work boots, or simply want to maintain healthy feet. Next, the care moves toward the right side of the nail, where the same detailed process is repeated. Any thickened material or compacted debris is gently eased out, leaving behind a cleaner, more breathable space for the nail to grow properly. Quote, "The session starts with the technician gently working along the right side of the toenail, focusing on the tight corner where the nail and skin meet. As soon as pressure is applied with a precision tool, a small amount of fluid begins to surface, a natural response when the area has been under long-term stress, often caused by snug footwear, intense activity, or prolonged standing. With steady hands, the specialist carefully sweeps away the surface moisture and uses a sterile pad to absorb the rest, ensuring the area stays dry and clean throughout the process. In the U.S., where salon standards prioritize sanitation and comfort, these small steps speak volumes about professional care and attention. The technician then continues refining the corner of the nail, paying close attention to how the nail is interacting with the surrounding skin. As the process continues, more fluid is gently released and immediately absorbed with soft gauze. Every action here is slow and deliberate, designed to minimize discomfort and promote a healthy, breathable environment for the skin. Next, a fine-tipped tool is used to carefully lift the edge of the nail, while simultaneously guiding a precision trimmer along the lifted section. With patient, skilled hands, the technician gradually frees the embedded portion from the side of the toe, a common issue among clients who wear enclosed shoes daily or participate in sports. Finally, the section of nail is gently removed, relieving built-up pressure and restoring comfort to the toe. In line with American wellness values, this type of foot care is more than just routine maintenance, it's a way of taking care of oneself, improving everyday mobility, and feeling good from the ground up. Quote,